What is poppin' YouTube? Back again with another video. Today we are doing my winners and losers from round 1 and round 2 and round 3 of the NFL draft. I know round 4 is about to happen any minute now, but we're going to be talking about who we think won and who we think lost in regards to fantasy football. Let us get into it. My first winner of the NFL draft is going to be Javonte WIlliams. The Denver Broncos didn't select anyone in rounds 1 through 3 to come in and compete with him. We are a little bit worried about Javonte WIlliams. Is he going to get off to a slow start? We do know that's typically what happens after an ACL injury, but they only signed Samaje Perine in the offseason, didn't bring in anyone in day 2 of the NFL draft. So even if they do bring in someone in day 3, we're not going to be worried about Javonte WIlliams and his dynasty stock falling. My second player is going to be Dameon Pierce. Being a 4th round draft pick last offseason, we were a little bit worried of will they replace him this year, especially as the Texans start to add different pieces and they start to really rebuild. The thing that happened, they addressed a lot of other positions and the offense looks like it's going to be a lot better. So Dameon Pierce is a major winner even as a 4th round pick. Rachaad White is another big winner for me as well. Tampa Bay did not take another running back. There were the reports Bijan Robinson, Jahmyr Gibbs, none of that happened. So Rachaad White is still the RB1 in Tampa Bay, which makes him a big winner from the NFL draft. Now moving along to my losers, we have 3 different players that I'm kind of looking at that I think definitely lost a ton of value. The number 1 player is going to be DeAndre Swift. Of course, Jahmyr Gibbs going in the first round just tanks DeAndre Swift's value. Now we are hoping for a trade, so maybe there's going to be a trade that happens on later today. Like I said, I'm recording this the day of the day 3 of the NFL draft. But Swift, of course, he's the fantasy darling, the dynasty darling that we've all hoped and expected him to be able to accelerate his growth and really take that next step. Injuries have really held him back. So sorry for Swift, but looks like you are currently a loser of the NFL draft. My second loser, of course, is going to be Kenneth Walker III. Seattle Seahawks draft Zach Charbonnet in the 2nd round. Pete Carroll just loves his running backs. We saw Kenneth Walker honestly was the RB2, RB3, RB4 in Dynasty, depending on who you ask. With them drafting a 2nd round running back, super talented like Zach Charbonnet, even if they do end up getting a 50-50 split, that's not going to be enough value for us to have Kenneth Walker in our top 5 or 6 Dynasty running backs. He probably falls down into the RB9, RB10 range, which is super sad for any of you Kenneth Walker shareholders that all of a sudden in one day your shares lost a ton of value. My RB3 that lost a ton of value is also going to be Travis Etienne. Now we heard reports, Doug Peterson at the Combine said we'd love to bring another player in, make it more of a committee running back so we don't have to rely on one guy to get the majority of the touches. And we all were like, okay, Doug Peterson, let's see. You guys got a few more holes that you need to fill. But of course, on day 3, they take Tank Bigsby. I have a ton of Travis Etienne. And let me say this, I am not as thrilled and excited for Travis Etienne, but I'm also not as scared as if I'm a Kenneth Walker owner and Zach Charbonnet is walking into the room. Travis Etienne is a superior talent to Tank Bigsby, but even if still, both of them are going to be getting touches. And so hopefully this makes Travis Etienne more efficient, but at the same time will not be getting the same amount of volume, which probably pushes him more from like the RB4 range to the RB6 or RB7 range in Dynasty. So those are some of my winners and losers of day 2, especially in the running back rankings. Let me know what I got wrong. Did I miss a player? I would appreciate that because I'm constantly putting out content and constantly trying to refine my process so that I can continue to bring great content for you all. If you wouldn't mind, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. It helps me out a ton, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.